continue to follow that breaking news this morning. Human remains found earlier this morning in South Milwaukee. The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office confirming to 12 News those remains are linked to 19-year-old Sade Robinson.
So I guess we knew that this was going to happen. I happened to just be watching another news program where the family was still out there, I should say, looking for her body parts. It sounds effing crazy. And then I see that parts are starting to be found. Y'all, this is too much. So body parts are being found. There's some news reports talking about it. They're the remains of Sade Robinson. And, I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad, but I'm going to go ahead and let everybody know what's going on. So let's take a listen, y'all.
Right, Jaron, and I'm standing right next to this wooded area. Just beyond it, you can see the beach of Lake Michigan. Someone who was walking the beach found a human torso and arm believed to be Sade Robinson's along this remote stretch of beach on Lake Michigan. Investigators believe the remains washed ashore.
So they found today a torso and an arm. The other day they found a foot. We know that they have a leg. I don't even know what to say. This is crazy, as he just gets to sit in jail and just wait his turn.
Now, back out here live, the rest of Robinson's remains are yet to be found. The Milwaukee County Sheriff's Office says a sonar search will begin on Lake Michigan for her remains tomorrow.
Now, investigators say that a person walking the beach that you can see over to the right found a torso and an arm, and that is believed to belong to Sade Robinson.
So another news report with the arm and the torso, and the other day it was a foot, and it's kind of like they're just piecing her together. This is so disgusting. And I'm going to just say that at least I guess they're getting everything together. One of the things that they asked me and the family is what could they find or do to get to know what was in the water. And they were going to do sonar. I don't even know if that's what they're going to do anymore, so that they can see what's underwater, because it seems like it must be like coming in tide-wise from the ocean, the lake.
Now, to remind you, she is the 19-year-old authorities say was killed and dismembered on April 1st. 33-year-old Maxwell Anderson is the man charged. Investigators say the two were on a first date, but it's still not clear as of today the motive. This comes weeks after the family has been searching tirelessly for the rest of Sade's remains. Robinson's leg was found in Warnament Park in Cudahy, and then additional remains were found in 3 locations in Milwaukee a week after that. The sheriff's office says that they already had planned a sonar detection boat to further search Lake Michigan tomorrow. Again, that was already scheduled before these remains were found. Now,
okay, so it was the police that are going to go ahead and do sonar. I know I heard that already. So I don't know, maybe they won't do it anymore because they've gotten a predominant amount of the body. I know that sounds crazy, but these things cost money. They take time, things of that nature. I hope the family is comforted by whatever way they can be in this sort of type of situation. But most of her body is probably in the water. I don't know how he got it out there, but somehow, some way, it seems like as the tide is rolling in, those parts are coming up.
This morning, for the first time, we did hear from Anderson's family in a statement. They say, on behalf of myself and my family, I would like to express our deepest sympathy and heartfelt condolences to the family and loved ones of Sade Robinson. We are shocked and devastated by her death. To Sade's mother and father, words cannot express our sorrow for the incomprehensible pain and grief you are going through. We join the entire community in celebrating Sade's life. Again, this investigation is still ongoing, and the scene is clear now. We do know that Anderson is currently in jail on a $5 million bond, and he is due back in court on Monday. Of course, we'll continue to keep you updated as things develop here today.
I don't even know what else is left to say at this point. Rest in peace to Sade, of course. Comfort and prayer to her family. I'm still trying to understand when the community is going to start having conversations about what's going on, instead of having it's all some man's fault, the reason why. Because yes, there is blame for Black men, of course, and men overall, of course. And of course, this is, Billy Bob's fault. This is definitely on Billy Bob 1000. You shouldn't be doing this. You don't need to be, this amount of gruesomeness. Of course. What we also need to take into consideration is for women, girls, ladies, females to start taking better accountability for the people that they choose to spend time with. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. There was no reason on God's green earth that this woman right here should have been with that man that we've seen. We know the reasons why. Now, people who are not on YouTube probably don't know why. I promise you, most of the people don't understand the reason why. Now, allegedly, the mother had an interracial relationship. Allegedly, I don't know that for a fact. So maybe they do have a clue. But that man just is not someone that this woman should have been with. It definitely gives divester vibes in this situation. Now, if you want to be that type of person and you want to divest and you want to be away from Black people and you want to date white people, have at it, of course. Do your thing. We don't care. The thing is that when stuff like this happens, other people are supposed to come in and have empathy and sympathy for the situation and what happened. And trust me, no one should be taking anyone out. You're never going to get me to say that it's okay to delete someone unless, of course, for certain reasons, which I shall not name. If people are going to listen to what other people say and say that any old white person will do, any old white man will do, you just get with a white person because the blacks, crust dust, must rust, ashy ass bums, they ain't no good, they ain't got nothing, they don't own nothing, they don't take care of anything, all they do is cheat, all they do is have babies, all they do is leave women, all they do is leave you homeless, all they do is take you money, all they. And you get that in your head and that's what you believe. So you'll bypass anything and everything in order to take that. That's insane. That's a problem. That's complete and utter insanity. And that is a problem. So as this message on divestment continues to go, this is not just swirling. This is not just interracial dating. I promise you, I believe that this is divestment. It doesn't make any sense otherwise. You can't tell me that this girl on the screen had a problem finding a date and finding a man. You can't tell me that. I'm sorry. With the pictures that I've seen, there's no reason in the world that she would have an issue. That's why looking at that person, and it's not even about his age. It's just about his whole look and his demeanor. Ain't nothing cute about that man. Ain't nothing special about that man. Ain't nothing high value about that man. Ain't nothing I'm going to take care of you 100% about that man. Not near nothing. And we know that for the most part, that's what these women are saying. So help me understand otherwise. Y'all let me know what you think. Make sure you subscribe, hit the like button, comment. I see you all in the next one.
We do not care.